Okay, it's cheeseburger transmission time. I'm in the middle of having a burger, and I have found a picture of Hubble, which is quite a good one, with the astronauts working on it. And what I did was I have taken this handrail, which is seen on this Hubble image. You can see the handrail there, going all the way up. And then I have taken the handrail on the image containing Adam, and I have lined it up, and I have sized it up so that those actual fittings are all in line with the Hubble Space Telescope as seen on the background image. So we can see the two astronauts there in the background. And as I say, these handrails are all to scale now. So with that in mind, the fact that the handrails are in scale means everything else has to be in scale. So here we have Adam. Next to an astronaut, if these are to scale. So as I say, I lined up the handrails, or the handrail fittings, so that they all run as you can see there, they fit. That's me bringing them back into the centre of the frame onto Hubble, and those two black squares you see there moving up and down are now going to get crossed over and sized up between they two, and they fit. So we have here a representation to scale of Adam up against the astronauts working on Hubble in this mission image. I'm quite taken aback because I said a year ago when it was discovered that these were tall creatures. I said these were very tall, you know, like 8 foot, 9 foot tall, kind of tall. Yeah, yeah, I'm thinking definitely taller than 7 feet. This thing was coming through a screen, and I have just a snapshot of that in my head, where I seen one of these entities coming through a screen of this light on December the 11th at 4:45 AM, and it was bending its head as it came through this screen, and at the time it looked very what's the word, I don't want to say pissed off, but it was very focused, and it was just very emotionless. I guess it was just like a case of, right, come here you. Something along the lines. And as I say, when I got Adam rendered last year, it involved a lot of powerful subconscious memories that were probably, you know, completely unknown to me, consciously, in a conscious way. So I'm quite freaked out at this. I'm really freaked out at this. Learning this tonight, that this seems to match up perfectly with my observations and my suspicions about the height of these entities. 67, maybe that. 67 is 69. And we'll see this lined up, and I'll line up these handles again So you can see there that they fit. And again, we get a fit here. So these fit, which means that Adam is to scale. And there is Adam to scale against one of these astronauts. So there or thereabouts. There or thereabouts. So they are not little grey aliens. They are big, tall, blue aliens. Or as I told my niece and nephew when I showed them it, not to scare the living crap out of them, I told them it was a big, baldy space cat. To which my niece replied, "It's got no hair." And I'm like, "Yeah, it's big, baldy, blue space cat." And I'm like, "Yay." And I'm like, "Right, okay, don't be freaked out, children. It's only an alien." So that was at 4 years old, and my niece and nephew were one of the first, some of the first people in the world to see this. And they took it really, they were just like, "Hey, it's got no hair." So it wasn't like, "Ah!" So they were only 4, and they were of sound mind enough to just realise that it has no hair. The big baldy blue space cat has no hair. So it's nothing to worry about whatsoever. Obviously, if NASA have been working with them for 40 years and not telling us, it must be all pretty cushy between everybody. So, but they're keeping it quiet. So there you go, folks. There is that. And I'm a bit freaked out by all this now, so I'm going to just go and eat my burger now in peace. As I say, I marked out the distance between the handrails. So that's to scale, and if that's to scale, then Adam, the entity, is to scale. So, and he's only 2 feet away from Hubble maximum. So he might be just a little bit smaller, but considering, or bigger even, as the case would be. There he is. There he is. I need to eat. I've not eaten all day. It's now after 11 o'clock. I'm going to go finish my burger. It's now cold. And I hope you found this educational. So there are the handrails, as I say. And they matched up. And there's Adam. Once that's all matched up to size. So he's not small by any means, and this is a year later. I've had this now confirmed. So there you go, guys. Right, I need to eat. I'm going to go and consume this cold burger. What I've been looking forward to. So use guys can all digest that while I'm digesting my burger. I'm kind of used to it all now, but I'm feeling as if my whole consciousness or my whole body's kind of gone that high static way. I'm just like, oh. So yeah, that's done something. That's had a physiological effect. Haha, haha. So I found a crystal actually. My mate was up the other night. Look at that. That looks absolutely brilliant in the monitor. But this was I found it the day before, and I thought, you know what, that has to be my mate Clarky's, because it's the sort of thing that he'd be carrying on him. But this is ice cold. Every time I pick it up, it's ice cold. So it's a pretty cool wee gem, wee gemstone, and whatever it is, crystalline or quartz, whatever it is. But it's freezing to the touch. And look at that on the light. Oh, it's really cool. And when I turn it around, you see it forming different colours and stuff there. So there you go. Cheers.